enjoy a good rail shooter, a nearly dead genre thanks to the likes of Call of Duty, aka Call of Dookie. So when Scott the Waz showed this in his 3D topic video I recently saw, I just had to check this game out. It's called Attack of the Movies 3D, and yes, it can be played with a 3D effect if you have the glasses, or you could play in the normal 2D mode for those who don't want to bother with the gimmick of the 1980s.
Get on with it.
The game is simple and very easy. In fact, I should have played on a higher difficulty. Mechanics are basic as to be expected from a budget rail shooter. You just shoot and swing the remote to reload. You don't have multiple weapons or healing items that you can carry, like in Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles or Darkside Chronicles, or even in the House of the Dead Overkill. No, instead, if you want to heal, you need to find a heal icon and shoot it. Want a different weapon? Well, there's only two. An Uzi that shoots 3 bullets at a time, and an AK-47 that allows you to shoot several rounds at once. Your standard weapon is doable, however, as a typical handgun. You can find bonus points to get increased score if you so choose as well. And you can also locate 1-ups to gain more lives in the level. That's about it when it comes to functionality, so let's move on to the levels themselves. The first level is not the best, as it's in a city under siege by giant insects, from ants that charge you or even shoot acid balls, to hornets that come in 2 versions as well with the melee and ranged attacks. You then get a scorpion boss towards the end. The level is very small and basic with a bland setting of a generic city, probably New York given movies and all. I only died once in my playthrough of the game, and it was here on the first level because of those black ants that shoot acid balls. And they spawn and attack so fast, and the acid balls are so small and fast that you barely have enough react time to shoot anything. And every time you shoot one of the balls of acid, they just shoot another one right quick at you, so you constantly have to juggle between shooting the ants and the acid. It's very annoying. Thankfully, there are checkpoints in the levels as you progress, so you won't have to restart the entire level.
Break yourself, fool!
Next up is a level that plays great as you fly through space and destroy a mothership from within, straight out of Star Wars, flying through trenches, locating the core, while evading asteroids, turrets, and other ships. I enjoyed this level as the camera flying all over the place was trippy. Now imagine actually using the 3D effect. I gotta get some glasses one day. The boss is the core, which has a shield in 3 phases and auto turrets that constantly respawn protecting it. I got a bit peeved at the 3 phases as I thought I was doing something wrong and it would go on forever. Nothing sucks more than a boss with multiple phases.
You ain't lying.
The third level is my least favorite, and it's basically Indiana Jones if he was given a gun. You raid a temple full of blow dart traps, hornets, and statues that come to life. It's not fun, and I honestly don't want to talk about it. You fight a giant golem boss at the end. There, moving on.
Oh, my favorite!
The fourth level is literally Terminator. And I just enjoyed this level so much. Your guns are lasers and you fight tanks that shoot missiles at you. You got these robots that come and freaking shoot you rapidly, so you have to hurry up and take them up before they kill you. You got these turrets that fall from deploy from the sky and set up and shoot at you. So you gotta take them out real quick before they can, completely set themselves up. You got mines you gotta watch out for. You got a flying ship boss that stalks you through the entire level, so you gotta be on your toes the whole time. This level is very challenging. You will need to be very fast to take out all the threats that come after you. I enjoyed this one greatly. The fifth level I thought was going to be more interesting, as you see sharks on the cover, but you barely fight any sharks. It's mostly torpedo shooting robots, underwater mines, explosive barrels, and eels. Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance wherever they can. The boss is sadly a generic Kraken, and it's very easy. I was disappointed by this level. I wanted more sharks. I wanted sunken pirate ships and stuff. I wanted to explore more of like the coral reefs and stuff and fight maybe a megalodon boss or something. I don't care for krakens or eels. Finally, my favorite level is the 6th one. You go to a haunted house fighting skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons, bats, and mummies to get into a crypt to fight the crypt fiend himself. I was disappointed by not being able to actually go into the haunted house. You just walk up to it, clear the area of skeletons, then move over to the crypt on the hill instead. But that aside, it was a very fun level. I mean, it's literally House of the Dead as skeletons pop up and swipe at you right in your face. They even throw flaming skulls at you from a distance. I just enjoyed this one greatly. At the end of the day, there's only 6 levels with no replay value, no unlockables, but it's simple fun and I do recommend this game. Imagine actually having 3D glasses and 4 people to play together at once. This would be chaotic fun with friends and family. But still, even though I had to emulate it since classic gaming is Jeff Bezos levels of expensive these days, I had fun and no issues running the game at all. Anyways, see you later. I gotta get the rest of the February videos done.
NYPD, open up!
Can a guy get some privacy?